In this video we're just going to have a real quick look at using a Razer Naga mouse as part of a one-handed gaming setup for consoles. So we have our Naga mouse plugged into our PC, and we have the PC plugged into the side of a Cronus Max adapter, which is now called the Controller Max, and this is plugged into the front of your console. And as we're using it on a PS4 controller needs to be plugged into it too. As the Naga has 12 additional buttons on its side, it makes a great one-handed gaming setup for a lot of different games. Most of the buttons on its side act like the number keys on your PC, but in the Naga's Synapse software you can also change them to act like any keyboard button presses, and you can even set them as macros so they can act like multiple buttons being pressed or sequences of button presses. Then we have the Cronus Max Aim software turning these presses into inputs on the console controller. It's important to get the mouse settings right for you and Max Aim. These are the ones that I'm using. I think they're all pretty much the default settings, but I've dialed the default DPI of 800 down to 200. Here I've set button 2 to an upward push on the left analog stick of the PS4, 8 to a downward push, 4 and 6 to left and right, a downward scroll to the X button, 1 to triangle, the clicks to L and R2, and the mouse movement to movement of the right analog stick. This is just an example, and you can map things where you like them. There are plenty of buttons on the Naga to be getting on with, but if you wanted, you could also supplement them with voice controls and some switch buttons too. If you have any questions about this setup, please contact us via our website www.specialeffect.org.uk.